Hello students, welcome to the fourth session of Class 11 Accountancy Introduction to Financial Accounting. Today we are going to discuss some basic accounting terms. Business transaction. What is a business transaction? It is an economic activity that affects financial position of the business and can be measured in terms of money. Expense, income are some of the examples of business transaction. Account is a common term used in accounting. What is an account? It refers to a summarized record of relevant transactions of particular head at one place. All accounts are divided into two sides. The left side of an account is called debit side and the right side of an account is called credit side. For example, cash account. It has debit and credit side. All the transactions relevant to cash will be recorded in cash account. Next term is capital. It is nothing but the amount invested by the owner in the firm. It may be brought in the form of cash or assets by the owner. Drawings. The money or goods are both withdrawn by owner from business for personal use is known as drawings. Example, purchase of car for wife by withdrawing money from business. Assets are nothing but properties. They are valuable and economic resources of an enterprise useful in its operations. Assets can be broadly classified as current assets and non-current assets. Current assets are those assets which are held for short period and can be converted into cash within 1 year. Example, debtors, stock, etc. Non-current assets are those assets which are held for long period and used for normal business operation. Example, land, building, machinery, etc. These non-current assets are further classified into tangible and intangible assets. Tangible assets are those assets which have physical existence and can be seen and touched. Example, furniture, machinery, etc. Intangible assets are those assets which have no physical existence and can be felt by operation. Example, goodwill, patent, trademark, etc. Liabilities are obligations or debts that an enterprise has to pay after some time in the future. Liabilities can be classified as current liabilities and non-current liabilities. Current liabilities are obligations or debts that are payable within a period of 1 year. Example, creditors, bills payable, etc. Non-current liabilities are those obligations or debts that are payable after a period of 1 year. Example, bank loan, debentures, etc. Receipts are nothing but money received by a transaction. Receipts are classified into revenue receipts and capital receipts. Revenue receipts are those receipts which are occurred by normal operation of business like money received by sale of business products. If money is received by sale of fixed assets, it is recorded as capital receipts. Next, let us see the opposite of receipts, that is expenses. Costs incurred by a business for earning revenue are known as expenses. Example, rent, wages, salaries, interest, etc. Next comes expenditure. What is the difference between expense and expenditure? Both are used in accounting to refer to the costs done by the organization, but they are different. Expenses are those costs which are incurred to earn revenues, like salary, rent, etc. Expenditure are those costs which are incurred to purchase or increase the value of fixed assets, like purchase of land, building, etc. The expenditure is classified as revenue expenditure, capital expenditure, and deferred revenue expenditure. Amounts spent to purchase goods and services are called revenue expenditure. Amount spent to purchase machinery is called capital expenditure, as the benefit of it is received for more than 1 year. There are certain expenditures which are revenue in nature, but benefit of which is derived over number of years. Example, huge advertisement expenditure. Profit is a common term which we all know very well. It is calculated by deducting expenses from revenue. The excess of revenues over its related expenses during an accounting year is profit. Next comes gain. What is the difference between profit and gain? Profit is the total earnings for a period, whereas gain is economic benefit derived by disposing an asset. A non-recurring profit from events or transactions incidental to business, such as sale of fixed assets, appreciation in the value of an asset, etc. Loss. As you all know very well, loss is nothing but the opposite of profit. It is calculated by deducting revenue from expense. The excess of expenses of a period over its related revenues is termed as loss. Goods. The products in which the business deal in. The items that are purchased for the purpose of resale and not for use in the business are called goods. Purchase is the term used only for buying the goods in a business for the purpose of resale. Purchases may be cash purchases or credit purchases. In case of trading concerns, it is purchase of final goods, and in manufacturing concern, it is purchase of raw materials. When purchased goods are returned to the suppliers, these are known as purchase return. Sales are total revenues from goods sold or services provided to customers. Sales may be cash sales or credit sales. When sold goods are returned from customer due to any reason, it is known as sales return. If the goods are sold on credit to other persons of a different business entity, such persons are called debtors. The amount to be received yet is recorded on the asset side in debtors account. Creditors are just opposite of debtors, so they are liabilities for the business. If the business buys goods or services on credit and amount is still to be paid to the persons of different entity, they are called creditors. Bills receivable is a bill of exchange for seller at the time of credit sale. On the other hand, bills payable is a bill of exchange for the purchaser at the time of credit purchase. Discount. It is the rebate given by the seller to the buyer. It can be classified as trade discount and cash discount. The purpose of trade discount is to persuade the buyer to buy more goods. It is offered at an agreed percentage of list price at the time of selling goods. This discount is not recorded in the accounting books as it is deducted in the invoice or cash memo. Cash discount. The objective of providing cash discount is to encourage the debtors to pay the dues promptly. This discount is recorded in the accounting books. Income is a wider term which includes profit also. Income means increase in the wealth of the enterprise over a period of time. The goods available with the business for sale on a particular date is known as stock. Cost refers to expenditures incurred in acquiring, manufacturing and processing goods to make it saleable. The documentary evidence in support of a transaction is known as voucher. For example, if we buy goods for cash, we get cash memo. If we buy goods on credit, we get an invoice. When we make a payment, we get a receipt. Children, hope you all understood the basic accounting terms. Thank you.